Guys, a lot has happened out in these YouTube streets over the past several weeks since I came back from London, since I dropped that video specific to distancing myself publicly from the Just Pearly Things platform. A lot has happened. I'd argue that YouTube is a mess, a drama-filled mess.
What's going on, y'all? Grind to Motivate, back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we got another debacle in the spirit, man. It seems like we always got a debacle in the spirit, man, aka the manosphere. But this particular debacle here has three different players. We got your boy Nathan Daly to the left, aka the Carmex King. Shout out to We Lit for that name, because I don't know, you need some Carmex, or you might have too much Carmex. I don't know what's going on, because your lips look crusty. They got like a white film on them. It's like, do you have a hydration problem? I don't know. Like, you look like if you hit one wrong move, it's gonna be a crime scene, because you hit a smile and them lips gonna burst and blood be everywhere. I don't know what's going on, man. We need your lips fixed. Next though, we got Sister Goddess, or Sister Serpent, that's people around the net have claimed her to be. I'm not really sure what really her positioning is. I don't know if she's a men's advocate, or if she's not a men's advocate and a woman's advocate. It seems like most of her audience is men, and that's who she talks to, but she also claims to talk to women, so I'm not really sure. Then last but not least, we got your boy Mediocre. Mediocre's on probation for me at the current moment. His response to Pearly Things was a little rinky-dink. At first he was seeming kind of like, I don't want to ruin my bag, I'll be a coon about it. But then, he came out guns blazing with the next video. So it's like, yeah, that's good. I'm glad you put your foot down. But it seemed like you didn't really want to do it. You didn't really want to do it because, the manosphere is full of guys that don't like to talk about race. A bunch of guys that don't like to talk about blackness. So, you didn't want to defend the black. But anyway, man, in this particular debacle, somebody got doxxed. Somebody got laughed at for almost being deleted. Somebody got called a sellout, or a few people got called a sellout. And we're going to check out different takes from a few different YouTubers, CP the Artist, O'Shea Duke Jackson, and of course, MTR himself. We're going to see who's right, who's wrong. Maybe everybody's wrong. Let me know what you think. Let's go.
CP the Artist here to talk about Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews video. Basically dissing Sister Goddess, and this is in defense of a video that she was just responding about, where Nathan Daly had basically doxed her.
So that's the first offense right there, doxing somebody, man. Nathan Daly, or whatever his name is, doxed Sister Goddess. I think he was saying, well, y'all just said her name. I just said her name. If I have a alias and my name is not out there for public consumption, I probably want my alias to be out here as my internet presence. I don't want folks to know my name, because then you can goddamn find all types of other information on me. So I mean, yeah, you was kind of on some of that lame, like, well, yeah, I didn't really do it, so it's not like I really doxed her. You kind of trying to play the fool a little bit, but you doxed her, bro. And I feel like when somebody doxes you, that can lead to other different factors, and just like that can just put you in danger, man. So I mean, you get what you get. Whatever that person decides to respond to you with, you can't really decide that. Like, I guess it's just like how y'all manosphere jokers be like, well, yeah, if a woman slaps a man and he punches her out, Dwayne Rock Johnson, then what do we expect? Like, yeah, it's the same thing, bro. What you expect? You dox somebody, what you think they was gonna be acting like? I don't know if the order is correct. I don't know if he doxed her first, then she did the video. But yeah, let's get it.
TR, I was a big fan of yours. Unfortunately, after a while, your content has been getting kind of stale. Yeah. Anytime when you were around women, it kind of showed that, you really wasn't good with women. Yeah. And it shows here with the whole Pearly Things.
What do you guys think about what he said then? Do you guys think MTR good with the ladies, or do you guys think MTR is a bona fide cornball who has a little bit of YouTube clout, and now he can get them? Or, he's got a little bit of money, and, the money's, it gets you in doors you shouldn't get to. I don't know, man. When I saw him with the Melon Monaco thing, I wasn't really feeling that. I thought it was, a little bit of cringe-worthy moments in there. I mean, but apparently he won off of that. Cause him and Melly Monaco was in Jamaica, so he was jumping in that thing. I know you were jumping in that mediocre. You ain't got to lie, bruh. You were jumping in there. I seen him with a lady one time on the belt line too. So I don't know, like she didn't seem like she was really hitting for nothing though. When I saw her, she wasn't my type. But yeah, and then he had the little live the other day with Melanie King. Melanie King was goddamn she was goddamn hot and ready. She was hot and ready like Little Caesars. So I don't really know how good mediocre is with women, or are these women just kind of like, you know, their standards maybe are low, maybe they're just kind of lame, weird women. You know, like women have like weird criteria for why they like certain dudes. Some certain dudes might get in the door, and then other dudes might not get in the door. So I don't know, man. I don't know if mediocre would get in the door if he wasn't mediocre. Y'all let me know what y'all think though.
Now, the video that Mediocre Tutorials put today about Six the Goddess laughing at Officer Daly. Let's call him Officer Daly, Nathan Daly, who's now a retired police officer that's now doing YouTube content. He doxed her. He put all of her past in a live stream to protect Pearly Things. He did not, number one, talk about how he agreed with Pearly Things. He decided to try to take down this black woman and her views.
The next clip I'm about to play is where I think this whole beef stemmed from. I found it off of O'Shea Duke Jackson video, so shout out to him. Let's check it out.
Or we could talk about how women weaponize the use of them being afraid against other men and get them in trouble. We can discuss that.
Sorry.
And then laugh about it as if it's funny.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to my man. I'm sorry, I wasn't talking
fine.
to you. Thank you.
That's fine. So can we
Okay,
discuss the criminal justice system? I think it's a good topic. We could segue in.
Yeah, we can move on.
And you know, if you got to deal with your man six, you're more than welcome to handle that.
I'm jealous. I had a woman to make me a sandwich. I'm hungry. Yeah, I got my sushi cold. Little piece and got my sushi cold.
If she just did that, go make a sandwich for her man and get off the panel. I don't understand why she just won't do that.
No, bro, come on, let her be, bro. Let her be. Let it be.
The reason why I think it's interesting is because the reason why I think it's interesting is because I'm also a foreigner and I've worked in the criminal justice system. So based on her logic, she's basically saying that my statements aren't valid either and I can't speak on it. I've worked in the black community for 13 years. My whole family's Jamaican.
So this is actually a more mild-mannered version of the stream that they had. The dude to the top right with the big forehead and the great clips haircut, he's like an anti-black kind of lame African dude that be talking trash about black people and stuff. And then the bottom right dude is Officer Tatum Jr., aka Nathan Daly, and they're both kind of anti-black in their talking points quite often. Basically, Six the Goddess was asking the big forehead, great clips dude, where his parents are from. He got offended as if that was a crazy question, like, you know, when women get mad about you asking their age. He got like he turned into a beta male. She called him Carlton. He turned into a super omega beta male off of that. And then the dude at the bottom, of course, he's feeling hit too because he's not FBA, so he's feeling like, oh man, why are you asking us where we're from? And then he's talking about how he worked in law enforcement and whatnot. And that makes him official, which I don't really think it makes him official. I think he's one of them type of Tyree Nickel kind of guys. He could have been on a Tyree Nickel file. He looked like he would have been one of their brothers or something. But yeah, basically she called old boy Carlton. He got mad. He started asking her what color her panties are and all that, kind of just being disrespectful for no reason. And that's pretty much why these people are kind of still mad at her, which is really lame. And I think that he continued to talk about it even when she was off the stream, which is extremely lame. But yeah, that's just a little background on it. Let's keep going.
It's usually men in this sphere that are not good with women that dog women. Are there bad women in every single race? Yes, there is. But those are the ones that we avoid, obviously. MTR, you should be ashamed of yourself. I already unsubscribed.
I did too.
To your channel. I thought that you would at least do your due diligence, because you tell your viewers to do due diligence and look into the context of why Six the Goddess made that video responding to Nathan Daniels, Nathan Daly. Who, I don't care. I think he's a cornball, by the way. And I'm ashamed that you claim him to be Jamaican, because that's my background.
I agree with that portion. I think that Nathan Daly is quite the cornball. He also needs an elite CarMax overhaul. Like, we need to go in and make you a special laboratory edition CarMax and go and get you that. But also what he said about Mediocre not doing his due diligence, I think is pretty big deal. Mediocre, you got to do your due diligence, dog. You run around here doing half-ass videos, not knowing the full context. You run around here acting like you didn't know nothing about pearly things. Bro, I think you knew, actually, but I think that this is one of those manosphere situations where the man is always right, woman wrong, man right. It's one of them kind of situations, man. I think you just wanted to attack. You was like, man, I don't like that, man. But let's go and look at the video in question that she was laughing at and see what Mediocre got to say.
Got things to do. Okay. Let me see if I can find the video. I really want to show y'all the video. Would y'all argue with a nigga like this who clearly don't let it go?
During the course of their investigation, Mr. Simpson went to put the vehicle into gear, at which time Dunwoody police officer Nathan Daly, reached into the car in an attempt to stop Mr. Simpson from fleeing.
Before we get into the video, why would Nathan Daly reach all the way into the car as the dude is driving off? Like, what did you think was going to happen when the dude drove off? Did you think you had enough speed, reaction, and strength that you was going to just goddamn stop this dude with a special technique or something? You was going to hit him with a pressure point hit or something. He was going to stop mashing the gas and pull over or something. You was going to pull him out the car and say today, what? Any folks that's a policeman that happened to you watching this, or you policemen that support my channel, man, let me know. Do you think this is bad policing or silly risk taking by Nathan Daly, or do you think he's in a line of duty? He did right? Because I mean, if I was a policeman, I wouldn't do this. I mean, I would probably be out there handling business, but I wouldn't do nothing like this. I'm gonna live to fight another day. I'll go ahead and chase you in the car. We'll take you down after that. Once I catch up to you, I'll go ahead and hit you with a couple hits or something, and then we'll take you on in. What do you guys think? Let me know.
Mr. Simpson hit the gas pedal and off the car, holding on as Mr. Simpson fled. On the entrance to 285, Mr. Daly's body struck another vehicle as Mr. Simpson passed vehicles that were stopped.
Man's near-death experience, because you have a disagreement with him, is exactly the type of evilness and malcontempt that I talk about on this channel on a daily basis. This level of hate for men across our society and pure disconnectedness to what it is that men are doing for our society represents the exact type of women that I talk about on this channel. Where is your empathy?
I don't think this has anything to do with respecting men in general. I think this is just a disagreement between her and him. Yeah, maybe this particular man is getting attacked, but this ain't no disagreement or disrespect for men in general. I think this man he does deserve the disrespect. If you dox somebody, you don't deserve any respect after that, bruh. Yeah, maybe her video was a little heartless and whatnot. Two wrongs ain't making a right, but he doxed her. You didn't mention that. So, yeah, we're not going to just sit here and just let him pass. Also, man, I don't really care for this guy because he seems like an Officer Tatum Jr. Officer Tatum Jr. constantly talks against his own people. There's definitely some money in, going against your own and grifting, because white people love hearing when a black dude talks badly about his own. It makes them feel solidified in their little talking points. But let's get it.
This is the same type of low barometer, abyss level thinking that laughed at Kevin Samuel when he died. It comes from the same archetype. Don't get it twisted. Generally, when women come on my channel, they're so taken aback at all the content because they say, how could a content creator like MTR each and every day come up and show us the most deplorable shit that women do? How can a woman on day one say that she loves you and then on year 10 robs you of everything that you have ever worked for within your life? And the answer is that a component of these women, if you slight them or disagree with them in any way, they will stop at nothing to destroy you. They have no standards. They have no boundaries. They have no code. They have no honor. They will do everything. And it's supported and supplanted by the simps that will laugh along with them in the proverbial chat rooms to continue the madness. Even just looking at the pain and the hurt across his face, because now he has to speak about something in this fashion after being laughed about something.
That boy Mediocre went T.I. Boy, he started using all different kind of words. He took his whole lexicon and just threw it at you like pow, 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 chronometer, barometer, speedometer, dynamometer. He just hit him with he hit us with all them words, bro. But yeah, what do you guys think about what he said? Do you guys think this is the same type of abyss level thinking that was laughing at Kevin Samuels? Wasn't her and Kevin Samuels like dating or something when he was alive? I don't know about that right there. I don't know. Do y'all remember? Also, this guy is a underminer. He's a anti-FBA, anti-black kind of raccoon. I don't really care for them kind of people, man. So I really don't have any kind of sorrow for this dude. Talking about the sorrow on his face. He seemed like a real performative little joker. Yeah, I had to talk about this, and I had to see it, and I had to do it. You did a 6-hour live stream about it. It must not be that bad to you anymore. But yeah, I don't really have any sorrow for him. Like, bro, when it comes to folks being racist or folks being anti-black or just being raccoons, man, I have zero tolerance for that kind of person, bro. Like we can be like cordial and whatnot. I ain't gonna run around here trying to stab you or nothing. Like on a daily, we just see each other. It's on sight. But yeah, man, I don't have to really be around you or like you at all anymore after that, bro. Like you're whack. You're anti, bro. You're whack. I just can't really rock with it, bro. So I think it's funny that Mediocre is able to, disavow people like Pearly Things, but you run around here chasing behind guys like this. Because before this, he was talking pretty stupid. He was one of them Pearly Things defenders. He was part of the Pearly Thing defense force. So I'm not really understanding how you can be rocking with him. But let's go.
A couple of days ago, I just watched a 3.5-hour live stream on King Von being a serial killer that I had no idea about. When he died, I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, another rapper slain. Now you come to find out that he had a whole rap sheet of killing people that looked just like him. But when he died, it was R.I.P. when he's a serial killer.
Boy, what that got to do with anything, boy? And I know this is your little segment about being on code and how you're not on code and how black people's code is, stuff like King Von being a serial killer. So that lets me know you've joined the anti, Officer Tatum defense force kind of guy. That's what you are, bro. Like, you really think we run around here championing King Von killing folks? Didn't nobody really know about it until he passed away. So I don't really know what you're talking about right there, bro. Black people don't condone that. We might have liked his music, but we're not championing him running around here being a hood terrorist. We liked his music. That was about it. The beats was riding. Maybe some folks liked the words or something. There was a particular part of the words that might get you through a workout or something. But wasn't nobody like, oh man, I want to be just like King Von. Maybe you want to look like him or something or keep his style. But wasn't nobody championing that, bro. What are you talking about, bro? So you run around here basically saying black people are degenerates and we love culture like King Von, or they're like all of us like our hood idiots and hood retards that's run around here like King Von, like that's loving King Von style and everything he does. That's what you basically saying. Y'all let me know if I'm misconstruing it, but let's go.
How can you hit this degree of a diabolical low and just continue on in life and act like nothing else is wrong? This to me is evil incarnate. To hear her evil laugh as this guy is risking his life to protect the community that he serves in. I believe that said Dunwoody, which is in Atlanta. So a predominantly black community.
Wrong. Dunwoody is.
Oh, it's not Atlanta.
And I think Dunwoody is more white than anything. It's definitely not a black community. So I think you need to get your facts straight before you go spouting all that extra. I think Dunwoody is like middle class, upper middle class. Rich white bitches. So what are you talking about? So that kind of shows that this guy really doesn't have a say in policing issues amongst the black community because he doesn't know anything about it. You weren't policing in Zone 6. You weren't policing in the west side of Atlanta and nothing like that, bro. So what are we really saying right now? You don't know anything about anything, bro. You weren't even policing in the hard part of the cab. So yeah, you don't know nothing about the black community. You was out there in Dunwoody. I got a close friend that works in Dunwoody. He said it's easy street. He said them white families be pulling up to you with casseroles and cakes so you can keep the policing strong. He said it's a different kind of thing. It's nothing to do out there. He said ain't no action. So yeah, man, he ain't really for the community, to be honest. Even though he say, yeah, I was in policing, you gotta look into that a little bit. But for the real main point of the video, man, I'm not really on either person's side. I think, yeah, Sit's laughing at him probably was wrong, but you dox somebody, bro, you can't decide how they come at you. And it's not like she came at him physically and affected his life in a physical manner. You survived it. You put her out there scripting and dancing around. She put you out there dragging around on the car, bro. It is what it is. I think it's a tit for a tat right there. Eye for an eye. And I guess everybody's blind. But yeah, man, I think you do need to get some comments, bro. You goddamn smile one good time. Them lips gonna bust open and blood everywhere. So we got to get you some comments. Sister Goddess, I don't know what to say to you right now. I don't know. Mediocre. Do your research a little more better. You sound a little slight, anti-black a little bit. Like, you want to be one of them black conservative jokers. You might want to come to that side. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for the video, man. Shout out to CP the artist and all the other guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Who's wrong? Who's right? Is everybody wrong? Do you still like Mediocre? Do you like Nathan Daly? Do you like O'Shea? Do you like any of these guys? Do you rock with Six? Or do you think, oh yeah, Six just something to look at, man? I got damn bust and block on that. Let me know, man. But if you watch up to this point, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you next time.